First of all, thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you.
What do you think about Brazil so far?
Yeah, I think I've never been to Brazil before. That's what's really good about my job is I get to see beautiful places like this. Everyone's really nice. I'm getting treated really well, and it is a pleasure to be here. So thank you.
Was you able to walk at the city?
No, I went to a place. It's like where the street art is, you know.
Oh, Beco do Batman.
Went there.
Yeah.
I tried to learn the name every time, and then I keep forgetting it. But I went there. That was really cool. I went to a shopping mall, bought a pair of shoes. Yeah.
Awesome. First of all, I want to know, do you still in contact with the people from the cast? You still in touch with them?
Yeah. I'm really good friends with Isaac, who plays Bran Stark. We're actually moving out together next month.
Really?
Yeah.
So he has he spoiled anything about the new season to you?
No. I mean, he doesn't tell me anything. I don't really want to ask because I've been in his position before where we can't say much.
Oh, I see.
And I still haven't finished season 7, so I kind of don't want to know either. So
I see.
I need to catch up first. Yeah.
But how do you think that this all gonna end? I mean, what are your guesses?
I don't know. I mean, I've got a few theories. It's either Jon Snow or Daenerys gets the throne. I think one of them's got to die. It's too good to be true if they live happily ever after. Or there is no throne in the end at all. Like, it just gets set on fire by a dragon or something, you know? So that's what I think.
And that's anyone that you specifically want to that die at the end?
Cersei. Cersei's evil. She basically killed Tommen, so that's no good. She's got to go.
And how is this death process? I mean, do you know that you're gonna die on the first day of shootings, or it takes
No.
surprise? How
Yeah,
it
they
works?
don't tell you. I think half of it is because they don't know themselves. But yeah, they don't tell you, and I was gutted when I found out. So yeah.
And how was to film that scene? Because it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Disappears from the.
I was kind of shocked on how Tommen went. I wouldn't have thought that he would have died like that. And I was kind of nervous on how it'd turn out and how it'd look on screen. But on the day, yeah, it was a hard day. So there's like a whole montage as well before that of Tommen getting ready for the trial. So we did all that in one day, and it took all day long. And the falling out the window took a long time.
How many times you fall?
I'd say more than 20.
Oh my God.
I would literally fall out of a window and land on my face all day. So it was exhausting and sad as well.
You were a very kind and young king. Did you inspired by a real person? Your research process, how was all that?
No, I mean, not really. I mean, the good thing what was good was because, I mean, the other dudes that played Tommen before, it wasn't really showed that much on screen, so I kind of had like a clean slate to come over and do my own thing. But I made sure that every scene of Tommen he was in, I would make sure that he always looked like he was about to cry, because I wanted to make him look as weak as possible, because if not, it wouldn't have worked. So yeah, I tried to make him as young and as weak as possible. That's all I tried. Yeah.
And have you ever met George R. R. Martin? He talk anything about you, your character, your job? Yeah.
Oh, I've met. Well, I played 2 parts in Game of Thrones, and the first part I played Martin Lannister. I'll never forget. I remember him at the monitors, like watching the scene, and I didn't know who he was, and I was like, "Who is that dude?" Looking at the screen. But I didn't properly meet him that day. And then I met him, I think it was like for a press junket or maybe a premiere for season 6 of Game of Thrones. We had a little chat. I think we talked about Star Trek a little bit. But I never really, no, I didn't ask him about the character or anything. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if Tommen has the same fate in the books. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
And what was the hardest thing that you shoot during this process?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, every scene for me was really hard because I would always be playing someone much younger than me. So, I mean, Tommen in the book's like 8 or 7 or something, so I always wanted to make him young. So, for me, that was a challenge. I also would try and make the voice much higher. So, honestly, every scene was pretty hard, I've got to admit, yeah.
As you play 2 characters, do you think that you have a small piece at one of those spin-off series?
I'd love that. I would love to come back in season 8 as well. That would be good. I'm always available.
It can happen?
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
Awesome. And what are the next steps? I mean, what are you doing now? What you're going to do?
So I have a film that recently came out called Breathe, which is a true story. And then I have a movie coming out next month called The Commuter. And then I am recently finishing up the 3rd season of a TV show called Into the Badlands. Yeah.
And there's anything that you would like to do as Tommen that you couldn't make it?
Well, I say this all the time when people ask me, I wish Tommen just killed someone. Just that's all I wanted to do. I mean, I've achieved that now as an actor. Like, I've killed someone on screen before now. But before, back then, when I was on Thrones, I'd never kill anyone. So I was like, I just want to kill someone.
Any specific target?
Cersei. Cersei. That'd have been a big plot twist. Or if like Tommen poisoned Joffrey, like it was all Tommen all along. Like, that'd be good.
It would be
yeah.
good. Man, thank you very, very much.
Thank
it was
you.
Nice to meet you.